this isn't an easy video to make, but I thought I should document my experience just because I thought it'd be interesting. Maybe some people might want to watch it. So my name is Michael. I'm a student at Red Deer College here in Alberta, Canada. I've been a student here for 4 years. I'm currently in a degree program. My degree is a film degree, so I've spent the past 4 years primarily studying anything to do with the film industry and how to get started in the Alberta film industry or the film industry just anywhere in the world. So kind of just been working with that, and then also been building up my own film company as well. So this today's date is currently March 17th, 2020. I was set to graduate here in Red Deer in April. That's when classes would end, and then there would be a convocation ceremony, a graduation ceremony on June 5th. As far as my knowledge goes, all of that has been canceled for the June 5th convocation, but I'm not 100% on that. But what I do know is that all classes have been canceled, so any in-person classes have all been cut. Not like cut, but just canceled. So they won't be resuming until September, but of course they'll be reevaluating probably to determine whether they can resume classes in September, but that's the date they've said. But that doesn't matter for me because I would be graduated from this school by then, so there's no more schooling for me after this. I thought I would just talk about kind of what's been happening in my life a little bit, which is, so once I graduated from this motion picture arts program, I was planning to move to Calgary, Alberta. Calgary is where almost all film production takes place here in this province, just because of the location that the city is in. It's close to the mountains, close to the prairies, and it's close also to the border to the US. So it's very easy for companies to come here and film in all the different variety of landscapes that we have. Lots of notable movies have been filmed here in Alberta that you can probably look up online. So my plan was to go to Calgary, work in the film industry under IATSE. If you're familiar with IATSE at all, you know that they employ hundreds of thousands of people across Canada and the US, but primarily they specialize, they employ people that work in the entertainment industry, whether that be theater or film. So here in Alberta, they've now, as of March 17th, any large gathering over 50 people cannot take place. So a majority of any kind of event going on, concerts, everything has been cut, which also means that anybody working in those industries that relate to those events taking place also probably aren't working as well. I know I have some contacts in the film industry, and they've all said that almost all film shoots have all been cut, so there's nothing really taking place. So this really is a challenging situation for somebody like me, because in the 4th year of this degree, what you primarily are supposed to be doing is you need to be working in the film industry, and then that's how you get your credits to graduate. We don't actually attend any classes. So we are considered students still, and the college owns equipment that we use to film projects, and those projects can take place anywhere we want. Even in the States, they'll ship the gear to us. But now, as of just like a few days ago, on Sunday night, last Sunday, so today's the 17th. So last Sunday they said that programs are canceled. There's no physical classes going on. So that means then a few days later, immediately after programs were canceled, I emailed my instructors asking, do we still have access to this film equipment? And they said, we'll get back to you. So then Monday came, and they said, no, there's no film equipment for us to use. Because they can't, and all film shoots that anyone in this motion picture arts degree are doing, they all have to be canceled. Because they don't want to, we're trying to flatten the curve, as the media is saying. So that's kind of what we've been doing. We've just been canceling. I had 2 major projects lined up, working with people across this province at Edmonton, Calgary. This is Red Deer, Alberta here, and they now have. I've had to email everyone, and it's all gone. Not like gone, but it's all canceled. And then same goes with anyone else that was doing projects as well. So my plan was to move to Calgary right after graduating in April, move to Calgary, work, come back for convocation in June, and then go back and continue working. But right now, like, there's no work in Calgary, and I mean, there's no point in paying rent or living and working and living there to feed myself when I won't be able to find a job in my related industry. And I'm sure it's probably difficult in general to find a job right now just because of the way it all is panning out at the moment. Today on March 17th, Jason Kenney, the premier of this province, declared that we are in a state of emergency. I believe it's like a state of public health emergency. So therefore, that's kind of more of a notable thing to mention. Same with, I mean, the WHO, the World Health Organization, has declared COVID-19 a pandemic. This is all facts that you guys probably know already, so just kind of rambling on. But I don't know, it's really put a damper on my plans. We're not shooting any more films because I don't have access to the equipment. And then also it's not responsible for me to be telling people that, yes, we're still going to do these films and have 30 people involved when we're all working close together and risk the health of everyone that I'm working with. So it wouldn't be very responsible if I were to do that. And then, and same with it's kind of challenging. It's tough because I had all these big plans, go to Calgary, work, develop a name in the film industry, and now there's nothing really. Film may resume eventually, but who knows when that'll be. It could be months, it could be weeks. And then I won't even get a chance to graduate, probably on the stage, because they'll probably cancel that. It's in June, but I don't know, like, in my opinion, I think it's probably not going to happen. So even, part of this motion picture arts program, at the end of every year, there's a big screening event that happens. So where we go to a theater, we invite all of our family, friends, and we can show off all the films that we shot this past year all in this theater. And they've had to cancel that now because the Alberta government has banned any large gatherings of people. So it was 250 people, but now they've lowered that number to be 50 people. So anything more than 50 people is supposed to be canceled, which is very unfortunate. There's a lot of events that were taking place that I was going to. There was Gary Vee was coming to Edmonton on March 26th, so they have canceled that. And then also with IATSE, they offer a lot of training courses so that people can take those training courses to become the permittee in IATSE, and then once you're a permittee and you've worked enough hours, you become a full member. So in order to become a permittee, you have to have all these classes and courses. So I was signed up for for one of the courses. I had completed some other ones earlier this year already, and they've canceled that now as well. So, I mean, it doesn't look very good. I'll try and wrap this video up, but so I guess what my plan is right now is I'm moving to Edmonton to live with some family because I've just spent 4 years in college and I can't afford to pay rent and live in Calgary. And then also I'm going to be, I figured if I'm in Edmonton, I can spend a whole bunch of time. I'll make some vlogs, do some video work, and I can share my experience on YouTube and see what will come of that. So, yeah, and then I'm actually moving out of residence here in Red Deer in the next few days, because since there's no filming going on, it's cheaper for me to live in Calgary and cheaper for me to live in Edmonton with my family than it is for me to go to Calgary. So I'll just move out of residence. They're going to refund me for my last month of rent. They've sent out a big email to any students that live in residence, and then they're going to I'll be moving out on Saturday. So today's the 17th, and then Saturday I'll be back in Edmonton. So I'll kind of vlog some of my journey. I thought it might be interesting and keep some interest going on. And working in film, I know more and more people are consuming more media content every day, and I figured this will be, might as well add to the storm. Figured, why not? So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll do some more videos, and I'll be interested to see what all happens here in the next few weeks here in Alberta. So thanks for watching all 11 minutes of this. Bye.